Hi everybody, how are you doing? It's been a couple of days. Today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. So how are you? I hope everybody's feeling good and healthy and getting vaccinated. I'm still waiting on my appointment. Um, but anyway, today's topic is there a straight line to success? Is there a straight line to success? And I think we all know that no, there's no straight line to success, isn't it, right? But I think for certain people, because they realize that it's not a straight line to success, and that there's many challenges, some of them may not even want to start. So, and that's a little bit of a waste as well, because I think that everything that we want to do in our lives, it's never a straight line, isn't it? It's never a straight line. So I want to talk about this. If it's not a line, what is it, right? So what's between A to B? If A is now and B is success, what's in between, and what do we need to do to make sure that we get to a success? All right. Hi Joyce, how you doing? And I guess this probably is not the only way to do it. I think there's many ways to do it, but it's just I just want to break it down and have a conversation, because I think that if we kind of understand it, then probably the journey would be more maybe easier, maybe less challenging. I don't know. So, but any journey worthwhile is going to be challenging, right? You agree? So, I guess when you start on a endeavor or a project or something that you want to achieve, either it's losing weight, exercise, starting a business, becoming successful, getting promotion, finishing a project, I'm sure we all kind of have, some, number one, an expectation, right? So sometimes we may think that a project is very easy, or we think a project may be very hard. So there's certain expectations. And I think, based on my experience and based on a lot of things I've seen, I think a lot of people go into a project expecting it to be like a straight line, like a straight line. Well, it should be like, everybody should like it. exercise is just go and exercise, isn't it? Until we realize that you gotta go, you gotta sweat, you gotta hurt, you gotta, and in some cases you don't want to do it. So even exercise is a challenge, right? It's never a straight line. If you want to build muscle, it's never a straight line, right? There are days where you build, there are days where no matter what you do, you're not gonna get any results. So number one, I think, is expectation. And I think there's something that sometimes if you don't have a coach, you probably won't know what is expected. And if you do enough research, then you kind of know what is involved. So I think first thing is expectation. We probably need to manage our expectations, right? And I'm not saying not being ambitious, because some of us like to be ambitious. Oh, I'm going to be great. I'm going to make lots of money. I'm going to lose a lot of weight. So there's expectation. But I think the first thing that that we have to realize is expectation. Second thing is, I think sooner or later, like you go exercise and you start to say, oh my God, it's not as I expected. The reality hits in and you say, oh wow, it's tough. It's not easy to have six packs. It's not easy to succeed. It's not easy to complete a project. It's not easy to read a book. So number two is reality. So the things that we do, when we start doing it, we start to realize, oh, it's not that easy, man. Oh God, I'm tired, I'm lazy. All those habits fall in, and we start to question whether we really want to do it. And I think during that part, when reality hits, that's the part where a lot of people start to fail. A lot of people start to question, doubt, and hesitate. And a lot of them will start to say, well, this is not for me. I think, maybe later, next time. I don't think this is really what I wanted, right? They'll start to say things like that. So kind of unfortunate. But so the first thing is expectation. Second thing is reality. Oh shit, it's so much work. I didn't realize, right? So I think what we need to do is once we know reality, right? We shouldn't quit, right? That's the point. If we want to succeed, we shouldn't quit. Number one, never give up. So when you get to something that you want to do and reality hits you and say, oh, it's not as easy, it's not like everybody wants it, then we got to stick with it. We got to stick with it, right? So it comes to step three. Step three is what I call acceptance. We got to accept it, and this may come with a lot of coaching, maybe some research, some more in-depth understanding of what it is that you want to do, the market, the challenges you face, and maybe realizing and accepting that you're not the only one who's getting this kind of challenges. Everybody who's ever done it will, I mean, everybody who wants to exercise is going to have days where they don't want to, or whenever you want to hit a project, there's always going to be obstacles and roadblocks and things that don't work, So we got to accept that, that's the way it is, accept the way it's going to be, that, that journey is going to have its ups and downs, right? So again, expectation, oh yeah, I can do it. Number 2, reality, oh my God, it's not easy. Number 3, accept it. Well, I guess that's what happens to him. That's what happens to him. So okay, if it happens to me, I got to accept it, right? So now if you can do that, you get to step 4. Step 4 is adjustment. Step 4 is adjustment. You realize that you need to do more. You realize you need to learn more. Realize you need to ask more. Realize you need to just sleep less. You realize you need to just sweat it out. You realize you need to just endure. You realize you just have to, just go do it, right? So step 4 is what I call, is it step 4? Yeah. Expectation, reality, acceptance. Oh, step 4 is adjustment. So I said adjustment. So you make the necessary adjustment to compensate for the roadblocks, the objections, the things you didn't know. So you adjust accordingly. So that's very important. So you adjust. And the good thing about when you adjust, you improve, you get better, right? You get better. And you start to say, well, it was hard at first, but now I learned it. I get better. I can improve. So adjustment leads to improvement. Adjustment leads to improvement. And now you're closer to, well, you may be still further away from the goal, but at least you realize, number 1, that's what it takes, and you make the necessary adjustment. You don't quit. You don't say, oh, I didn't realize so hard, I don't want to do it anymore. Don't do that. Don't quit, right? Don't quit. And this adjustment phase really is a continuation. You just keep adjusting and adjusting. You keep taking action. You adjust. You keep taking action. You adjust. You improve, and you get there. You get there. Sometimes low, sometimes up, but you will get there, isn't it? So I think the last phase or the last step, it really is. It's not really the last step. It really is just don't quit. Persist. Persist, because you already know what you need to do. You have made the adjustments. You're improving day by day. And the only thing necessary for you to achieve the success is that you persist, is that you endure, is that you just never give up. And you just keep doing it until you get there, until you lose weight, until you build the muscle, until you make the money, until you get the promotion, until you read the book, until you do something. All right? So these are the 5 steps. So again, there's never a straight line to success, and first of all, when we do something, we'll hit with expectations. Oh, wow, like, I'm going to do this. Your expectations are high. Yes. And then you realize reality hits you. Oh, wow, it's not that easy, right? Again, most will quit when reality hits, but don't. Then step 3, you got to accept it and say, okay, that's the thing I want because it's important to me, my life, my family. I got to stick with it, right? I accept that it's tough. It's not easy. 3, make your adjustments, improve on a daily basis. Keep on doing that and you improve, right? You get closer and closer. And the next one is you just persist. That's the thing. You just have iron will and you just doggone not going to quit kind of attitude until you get there. Because the tough part, you've passed. The tough part really is the reality. And most people, in my experience, most people quit when they hit reality. Oh, it's not that easy. Oh, I got to do the work. Oh, you mean I got to go for training? Oh, you mean I got to talk to people? Oh, you mean I got to sweat? Yeah, you do, right? And that's when most people quit. Don't be most people, all right? Write that down. Don't be most people, okay? So everybody goes through these situations. I don't care if it's Elon Musk, Gandhi, anybody who's done anything in their life that is worthy of success has gone through these stages. And I think if you go through these stages, if you understand these stages and you adjust accordingly and you keep focused on what you want, accepting that's what it takes to become successful, then you will get there one day too, all right? How do I know? Why do I know? Because I went through exactly the same phase myself in my career in Nu Skin business. It wasn't easy. As an engineer, I didn't know how to do it. But again, I stuck with it because it was important, because I wanted to spend more time with my parents. I want Casey to be a full-time mother. And I realized that, working for a company, I love that company, but working for a company as an employee would never give me the time and freedom or the flexibility that I want in my life. So that's why it's important, right? But make sure that whatever you want to do, make sure it's important, or else what's the point, isn't it, right? So I hope that this, I hope that you like the sharing. I hope that it inspires you, and you have friends who, are going on a project or something that they want to do, a journey. Maybe send this with them so they kind of know what's gonna happen, and then they make that adjustment, and then whatever they do, they persist, and they persist. Okay, life is like that, it's never a straight line. It's up and down. Guess what? You have heartbeats, don't you? You don't want your heart to have a straight line, right? So you want your heartbeat to go up and down, and up and down makes life interesting. Up and down makes life worth living, isn't it, right? Because you don't know about day until you know there's night, and so you don't know about success until you failed, and not failed many times, isn't it? So there's this kind of the glory of success is when you go through all these challenges. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you like this today. Share with friends and let me know what other things that make sense to you, and I love to answer them or talk about them as well. So I probably will talk to you in a couple of days. Take care. Have a fantastic. Stay safe. Have a fantastic week ahead. All right. Bye-bye. Take care. Hi, Vienna. Hi, Evelyn. And hi, Siu Beng. How are you? And hi, Chiu Shin. How are you? All right. Have a fantastic day. Take care.